I think that's better. I'll leave it now. Hey, Justin. Are we doing properly this time, Scott? Hi, Matty.
What's going on?
Hello. Hey, Werner.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Werner, Matty, Justin. Hello, how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well.
Good.
I'm going to use this one tonight. Ben chose it.
Nice. Very nice.
And I'm gonna go with the feather.
Feather. Well, I could have gone with that. We could have done the dual, but I think I'm going to go British today. So, because you're going Canadian.
Okay.
So I'll go Wickham 1912 Club Cola.
Oh, the classic.
Very.
Do you know I've never tried it?
No?
I think I've sniped about 10, but I've never tried it.
It's I really like it. It's I mean, it smells like soda to me. It smells like Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke or what have you.
Yeah. In fact, the only Wickhams I've tried is Imperial leather. Well, the Russian leather, I mean.
That one sounds good too.
Yeah, let me try to see if I can find something a second. The Russian leather is meant to smell like this stuff.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you have it in Canada, but Imperial leather.
Very nice.
Yeah. And it does really smell like it.
Missing all the comments here. You all so sweet using each other's stuff. That's right, Scott. That's how we roll.
Yeah. Yes, Scott. Yeah, we're all sweet here.
So
That's why my nickname's Angel.
There you go, Angel. The brush I'm using today is Canadian Nut. It's Spiffo Murdoch. It's a Luxedo knot, so just a nice tuxedo. I gotta try and change this phone a bit here because it keeps moving.
Well, I did something really funny because I decided to go synthetic, so I got the Craven shaving brush out and dipped Scott's in the water. So I go with Scott's brush again.
Nice.
Because I got distracted.
And that's
it's lovely, isn't it?
And that has nothing to do with the fact he's watching either, does it?
Oh no! If I nobody's watching, I wouldn't have used it. Especially after you said I was sweet.
That's right.
And I've never been sweet.
Oh, you're just a big softy, admit it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And as usual, we are using distilled water, warm distilled water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I live in the southwest of England, and around here it's limestone country, and so we do have quite hard water. If you go slightly further south and slightly further west, it's more granite, so their water's a bit softer.
Oh, okay.
But ours.
These comments. Yeah, we have very hard water here too. I'm on what's called town water, so city water. and it's very hard. So that's why I switched to the distilled water, and then because every soap usually lathers better with the soft water anyway. So
yeah. I mean, when we go and stay with my parents, who's up around the Peak District, then that is really soft. And when I was younger and had lots of hair, I used to have a bit of a quiffy hairstyle. But when I went to my parents, I could never get my hair to stand up because this water was so soft.
oh, nice.
Obviously, now that problem has gone away.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love the scent on this stuff. Unreal. Just, I mean, if you're not a fan of soda or something like that, it might not be your jam. But to me, it smells like I'm just lathering Diet Pepsi on my face.
I'll have to get some sometime. Yeah, I'm about as slow as Lee at lathering. I've been teasing Lee for years about the speed of his 20-minute lathers. But mine take about 20 minutes. So I thought I'd do one live and be honest about it. The fact that I'm really quite slow. But mine aren't as good as his.
Yeah, Lee does make a very nice lather.
He does. He's brilliant at it. Him and Frank. Right, I think I'm done.
I just got to add a little bit more water and I'm done.
Right. I can now start my pre-shave routine. Okay, that's that done.
Yeah, we're at the peak stage here. So this is the vegan formula of the Wickham, and it does look quite quick. Show this to the viewers at home. There's a brush and there's a nice face.
Oh, very nice.
Nice face lather right there.
Scott's saying he thinks Ben makes my lather for me most of the time.
You got poor Ben, you're putting him to work building your lathers for you.
We were just tidying his bedroom up.
How'd that go?
Well, it looks better than it did. I mean, Ben's bedroom is affectionately known as the dump.
Sounds about right for, how old is he? He's preteen or teen?
He's teens, he's 15.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right then.
Yeah. Which one shall I use, Matty? The feather or the weck? I'll let you choose. So which one, Matty?
Come on, Matty, we're waiting on you. Let's go.
The weck.
The weck.
Okay.
There you go. I'm just giving you grief, Matty. And I'm gonna go with the Wade and Butcher. So,
lovely.
A lot of you guys have seen this already. That is original 1890s ivory. So.
Okay. I'll see if I can still do a left-handed shave.
No problem. Ready?
Yeah. I've only done one left-handed shave before. So this might go well, it might go badly.
I'm usually pretty ambidextrous, but
I'm sure I'll get better.
oh, wonderful. Edge on this is just like butter.
Sticking. No, I'm giving up on that. It's sticking. I've given up.
You've given up?
Yeah. I could feel the razor catching, just couldn't get my hand in the right position.
Yeah, no, that's no good.
No.
Switch back. Yeah, that's right, Matty. You better switch back. We don't want to see Dave hurt himself, so.
I find doing it with my left hand, if I'm not used to a certain area, I find sometimes I can find the position, sometimes I just can't.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Like, I mean, I use both hands, so I use my left hand for the left side and right hand for the right side, and
yeah,
yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to do anything different than that, I don't think.
No.
You're still finishing up first pass, are you?
I'm just lathering up for the second one.
Okay, perfect. I'm all lathered up for the second one, ready to go. So.
Okay. Right.
Right.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Okay. It's funny you say that, Randy, because I started doing it all right-handed, then slowly started to switch it up. So now I do about half and half.
I think Maddie really has the lock on the one-handed shave.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, same here. His technique is solid.
I remember seeing a guy doing a one-handed beard shave, and it looked so awkward. And comparing that to Matty, who just doesn't look awkward at all.
No, he makes it look natural. Now, if I could still see what I was doing, I might learn how to do it. But since all my muscle memory is built into being ambidextrous, then
yeah,
it's just safer that way. Because like even today, like the weather's kind of gloomy, and like I mean, I'm not completely blind. I mean, I know you guys know that. Like I can kind of see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I just don't have any. I don't have any depth perception. So when I go to put a razor to the face, I can't tell when it gets there until I feel it. So.
Right.
And this is the pass that scares me the most.
Okay. I mean, because I do have depth perception, I think this is. I think if your eyesight's good, for a lot of people, it's the easiest pass. I know it is for me.
What was that last part?
I mean, for me, it's the easiest pass because, you know, you just start it and just run all the way to the top.
Yeah, true. Like for me, it's somewhat easy. Just I can't see what I'm doing, so I got to do it by feel. And the way my beard grows, this is the pass where the razor wants to catch and tug. So
okay. I'll do a little clean-up pass.
Yeah, I have to do a little cleanup too, but that's it for the straight razor, so
Okay.
all good.
Well, seeing as you're here, I'll do it with the DE.
Beautiful. Same here.
Have you ever seen me use a DE?
I have not.
It's not pretty.
I'll watch when I'm doing my cleanup. I mean, I can't see what I'm doing anyway, so I just do it by feel, so who cares? I'm not even watching myself. I'm just watching your side of the screen. There, that's done and dusted.
Right. Well, I didn't kill myself.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I find it really awkward. I need to stand further back, Matty, but I'm slightly sort of long-sighted, you know, like most people of us of our age are. And so I've got to stand quite close to the mirror.
Now, you didn't slow down any there, did you? That's about your usual shave speed for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty much as quick as you, because I'd say we were pretty much neck and neck there. What does the audience think there? I think we were pretty close.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't shave fast usually. I just shave fast when I fancy doing it, you know.
Yeah. I usually shave pretty quick, like on my own. Like my YouTube videos are a little bit longer. That's because usually I'm talking and talking about a product or something. But at home, I mean, 9-minute shave is pretty much the norm.
Yeah, I think I average about 9 minutes.
Yeah. I'm the winner. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Maddie. There you go.
Yeah, Justin's the winner. And next week we'll have round 2.
That's right. It's not a competition, though. It's not a
it's not a competition. No.
And so since I don't have the matching Wickham bomb yet, I'm planning on getting it, but it's like $24 Canadian. So, and then and then $20 Canadian shipping. So I'm gonna have to bundle it with something else. So I'm gonna go with Soapy Bathman Amaretto on the Rocks, which is it's kind of a sweet smelling balm, which will pair nice with the sweetness in that, I think. Could be wrong though.
Well, I'm going with Floyd. Because I haven't got many strong scents that could compete with the Blood After Eckie. So yeah, let's go with the Floyd.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a strong soap. I bought the matching Drecky set, so I have the matching splash, and I can tell you, you wake up the next morning and you can still smell it on your face. That's crazy.
Yeah, I find that with Russell scents.
Yes. Yeah, his stuff is scented heavily too.
Yeah, and especially by being a head shaver, and I sit at work and sort of like do that, and I just smell of tea or coffee or whatever the scent is. It's great stuff.
Nice. Well, that was a good shave. This Wade and Bush.
What do you know what that means?
Dragon's blood.
Dragon's blood. What language?
That I don't know. And I should know because I talk to Randy all the time. I'm not sure, but I know it means dragon's blood, though.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there's Randy. Oh, Randy's watching us. Randy, what language is that?
Old Norse.
Nice.
Well, that's why we didn't recognize it.
Winner gets a free trip to Maddie's live sing and shave. There you go.
Drink, sing, and shave.
Works for me.
It's great soap, Randy. I didn't put much in my bowl, and just so much left.
Now you don't need a lot of Randy's soap. Like his stuff takes a very, very small amount to get a big lather. It's crazy. It's crazy good. I mean,
yeah,
everybody knows. Like anybody who watches my YouTube knows that Randy's my favorite artist, and not just because you're watching me, Randy, but really you are. And yeah, so I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I think they're fantastic.
Oh, I agree. Hey, Randy, this one's for you, brother.
It was well worth waiting for, Randy. It didn't take too long to come over to the UK.
Well, that's a bonus.
And it was, I think it was also, it was the time when you had all the strikes in Canada. So I wasn't expecting it for months.
Yeah, well, that strike was funny because Canada Post was saying, oh, well, this and that's going to be delayed and this and that, and oh, it's going to be Armageddon, but really the mail didn't slow down that much at all. So I think they were just saying that to get people on their side, right? And people weren't having it. It's like, Christmas is coming, like, get over yourselves, let's go, like, get back to work. And you're...
I think with the post office...
Go ahead.
We got so... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, we've got so many sort of local courier companies in the UK who don't have the greatest reputation in the world that we don't ever want our post office to strike. And so I think if they ask for anything, they get it.
Well, the funny thing
mercy
is,
of them.
The funny thing here is the courier companies are probably more reliable than Canada Post, so nobody really cares about Canada Post because they're expensive and stupid. So, like, I ordered a Carve the other night, so I finally getting on the Carve bandwagon. I mean, I think it was like 20-some bucks for shipping in Canada. It's like, come on, like, yeah, it's
locally.
Yeah, locally, yeah, from one province to another, but I mean, like, that's crazy.
That is crazy, yeah. I mean, I can get stuff sent to the States for 12 quid.
Really?
Things like up to 2 kilograms, it's like £12 is a flat rate. So it's always worth putting some things in.
Oh, our rates here are ridiculous, and that's like 7 to 10 business days. If I could have ordered the razor, which would have promised it in 7 days for $60 shipping, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll wait the extra I'll wait the extra 3 days, thanks.
Yeah, I would.
Oh my God! And Randy, Randy mentioned he was honored. No, I'm the one that's honored, Randy. Thank you. This razor, I gotta say, this razor is probably one of the best shaving razors that I have in the den. There's just, I don't know, something about the edge on it and this old British steel. It's the one razor I'm not ever worried about cutting myself with, which is just nice.
Okay. Well, I went with the old Kismet today.
Nice.
As long as I use the correct hands, it's really smooth.
Yeah, that helps. So you were talking strops the other day.
Yeah.
I brought one to show you. I think for the WEC.
Okay.
This might be something you would like for a WEC right here. This is a board strap.
Okay.
So the thing I like about these, this is 3 inches wide because I guess a WEC is a fairly wide blade, right?
Yeah.
So the thing about this, like with this razor, this is a wide razor. I can fit the whole thing, if I can fit the whole thing in the strap at one time.
Okay.
Which is nice, because if you have a smaller, because you've never really honed anything, so if you buy a narrower strap, you'll have to do what's called an X stroke, which means you have to go up and down in an angle.
Yeah.
Now I mean, for a metal blade, it may not be as big of a deal because, like, you know, if you mess up with this, you can roll your edge. You're not going to roll an edge on a factory blade, but still, just for ease of use, something like at least 3 inches wide would be your best bet.
Okay. And you'd recommend the block type rather than the loose bit of leather and.
I think it depends on personal preference because I use both. I use this and I use a hanging strap. I like this one to put the fresh strap on my blade, and then I'll use the hanging ones behind me after I'm done with the shave usually.
Okay.
But the ones I have hanging behind me, they're just cheapy straps. This one's actually good leather, so.
Yeah.
But I do like the hanging straps too, though.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can find.
That being said, I am using this right now, but gotta make sure I dry the edge, right? So that's the most important thing when using a straight razor. I always strop usually 20 laps after, and then 30 laps before I shave. So each razor gets 50 laps before I shave with it.
You were bad about comments, Lee. Ahoy, Frank. Let's have a look. When did you get that stuff from Matty? Did you have to pay custom? Oh, did you have to pay custom fees when you got the stuff from Matty?
I didn't know because Lee sent it to me, so I don't know if Lee had to pay anything. But no, there was no customs fees on my end. But I think Canada and the U.S. has an agreement with Canada Post and U.S. Postal Service that you can mail stuff between the two countries without any like duty or any of that crap usually. If it's just regular like parcel mail.
Okay. Scott was trying to catch up on a few comments. Scott was saying it's tricky to send stuff to the UK. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up.
Or you would have to do more for when it got.
Hey, Dory. You guys are going to have to look at my face because I got to get right in close to read this stuff. So.
I have to sort of I can't get too close because of my eyesight either. Every time I go for an eye test now, it's you're of a certain age, Mr. Card.
Don't I know it? Just shipping, yeah, exactly. Lee, I didn't have to pay anything on my end either. So, and thanks again, Maddie. Every chance I get, I thank him. Great stuff, and actually the edge that Maddie puts on a blade is really good too. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with his home job. I'll tell you that. It's pretty much right up there with Randy's, and Randy's works really well for my skin type, and because I know what it feels like when I put it on the face. Like some people when they hone a razor, they hone it. It's what we call stupid sharp, where even if you just push it against your skin, it will cut you. And I don't like that because I literally had to put the blade on my face and feel the edge, and then I start shaving. So Maddie and Randy, both of them, they have a really sharp, really smooth edge, but you have a bit of leeway. You can set it on there and it won't cut you. So yeah, Maddie definitely does a really good hone job for sure.
Nice eyes, Justin from Matty. I'm not saying anything. I give out for Matty's edges too, and I'm picky. Yes, you are picky, Lee. Yeah.
Should do my Bubbles impersonation from Trailer Park Boys. Jesus, Randy! Where's my kitties?
No one ever says I got nice eyes. Always so tired looking.
Aww.
He's got really fantastic sleeping habits.
I sleep all the time. It's almost great. My wife gets mad at me because she doesn't sleep that great, and I just sleep in, and it's wonderful. And she gets all mad, and she's gonna kill me in my sleep one of these nights. I know it. So she's like, "You look so peaceful when you're sleeping." I'm like, "That's creepy." Don't stare at me while I'm sleeping, please.
Frank's been asking what we've been using. Okay, Frank, we've been using the brush from Scott, the trade sample WEC with the Kismet, Lord Abdrecki from First Canadian. Awesome stuff. I'm not just saying that because Randy's here. And Floyd.
All right, I'll show mine to dry my brush. I had my Spiffo, gotta get this in the frame here, if I hold it out here, I guess you guys aren't going to see it. The Spiffo Turdock, 24 mil Luxido knot. And then he's got the nice little, which way is up here? That way is up. Nice little coin in the bottom. He, Edward Monk, he makes these. He hand pours all the resins and all that stuff, and which is very nice. And Frank, I know you're going to love this if you didn't see it at the start. So Wickham 1912 Club Cola. Unreal stuff. Love this soap, and I know you love it too. I mean, you only have like one or two of them. I'm pretty sure. Couple samples. He's got a couple samples of them kicking around, I think, or something like that.
We need a shave tour of Frank's den. We'll do the Wickham's tour. That should last about 15 minutes.
Frank's probably got more Wickham soaps than Wickham.
It is an impressive selection he's got.
But that's not a bad that's not a bad thing though. That's like my den with Soapy Bathman and First Canadian. Like, I mean, right now I'm looking over my soaps and all he sees Soapy Bathman, First Canadian, First Canadian, First Canadian. Got First Canadian in the bedroom. Like, it's just everywhere. And then I use that, Frank, the Wade and Butcher.
You need a First Canadian bed set with duvet and pillows.
I should. I have the T-shirt, so.
Yeah. First Canadian pajamas. Some great ideas here, Randy.
Telling you. Randy. And speaking of blanks like that I don't know if you should follow, I'll give a plug to another Canadian guy, Coyote Cuts 31 on Instagram. Because I know he's not in It's Just Shaving. He only posts in Canadian Wet Shavers. So Randy's been making blanks for brushes, and Richard's been turning them into brushes, and they are works of art. So you guys want to see some really nice brushes too, check out Coyote Cuts 31. You'll see some more of Randy's work there as well. So He's doing it all. So there's your plug, Randy. You should send me some more soap to test out. No, I'm just joking. Randy's been really super helpful and kind to me, so I always plug him when I can. And he's been in the bedrooms everywhere. Trying to get into bedrooms everywhere. Nice. Nice. My Randy.
But it's totally right. There's good people deserve plugs.
Well, exactly. And it's two new bases. Ooh, I like the sounds of that.
Wow. I'd love to know for a soap maker, if you had something like this, which we know how good this is, where do you go from there and what do you try and do? Because I wouldn't know where to start, but I'm not a soap maker.
Oh, I asked him the same questions because Randy and I talk a lot, like online, but out of the groups and stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that." And it's like, dude, like your soap is perfect now. Like I can't even fathom, how he can make it better. And then he makes it better, and I'm just like, "Geez, I give up. Like I don't know. Just send me, like I'll buy two of everything or something, right? Like it's crazy." And, and the only problem is it's the soap market, I think, is getting so saturated. So you got people like Randy that are putting out this fantastic product, and I try and promote it and try and use as much as I can. But then you got to compete with people like B&M and stuff like that. I mean, and their product's great, but for my opinion, I think Randy's is better. But they have the big marketing thing and big bank accounts behind them, right? So it's a really hard market to break into.
Yeah.
But so that's where people like us come in. We do live shaves, do videos, do whatever, use it, and hopefully people buy it, right? So.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I think, as wet shaves, it's important that we get these products out there and, and people can see we're using them and see we're getting great results from them. And, they make them think, yes, there's other stuff apart from the ones that everybody knows about.
That's right.
And to be honest, I'd rather support the little guy, or no offense, but to Randy, but it's like, you know, the guy who not everyone knows about, because until you mentioned First Canadian, being English, I never heard of him. And then I started watching you, and you started saying how good it was, and we started talking about it, and started talking about how good it was. And I thought, I've got to try it. And you try it, and you sort of realize, yeah, this is a bit special.
Exactly. And that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Randy. It is a huge market, and it's like my wife said to me. She's like, well, you know, you don't work now. You're on disability, which is fine because I still make money. Like I get a work pension and I get a pension from the government for being disabled. And she's like, well, you know, you could do something shaving related to make a little bit of extra money. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, you know, like sure, I could maybe learn how to make soap, but there's 26,000 people making soap, and everybody, and there's no real. I shouldn't say there's no real different levels, but I guess there is though. Like I said, I put First Canadian, certain artisans like in my personal top tier. Like these are the high end products way up here. This is all the good stuff, and then you have a bajillion right below that, and a bajillion artisans right below that. But everybody is still on some level making something really, really good. So how do you tap into that? You can't, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You just got to just try half a dozen and go with those, and you know, that's all you can do. I mean, we've all got massive shave downs, but we don't want 1,000 soaps in there with 600 we don't like, or
no,
you know, we can't do it.
No, that's right.
Just choose the ones we want.
Love to make their own stuff, and they're not just doing our existing scents. Yeah, exactly, Frank. Yeah. And that's another thing I like about Randy's soaps is he's kind of some of this. Yeah, I mean, sure, there's going to be similarities to other scents, but for the most part, a lot of Randy's scents are something that other people don't have, and it's kind of funny you mentioned that because I remember when Randy came out with Mojito Chill, which is like a super mentholated mojito, which is lime and sugar and all that, and booze. It wasn't long after another artisan, which I'm not going to mention their name, came up with something incredibly similar, and I was scratching my head going like, you know, that's odd because I've seen that somewhere before.
Yeah.
And you know, but Randy has been kind of pushing that envelope too with some of his scents. There's something that other people just don't have, and that's what I like. And then, you know,
you see it all the time. I mean, you even saw it after we released our group soap. You know, we had an Earl Grey tea soap, and just after somebody released one of his own, and it's sort of like, come on, guys, it's a bit obvious.
Yeah, well, that's just it.
I mean, you know, especially as before it was released, we advertised it for months, so people knew it was coming out, and it would be nice to see more people do original scents. I agree with you. Yeah. Not just try and get on some kind of bandwagon.
Well, yeah, and there's so much copying and everything. So another good example is this. I had a bottle of this. This is Collins Trading Supplies. This is the same guy that made the Spiffo brush. He has an artisan that makes the soap in the splash form. So this splash it's alcohol based. So it's like an alcohol splash, but it goes on really, really thick, like a bomb.
Okay.
I had that for a month before it was even released. He gave it to me in secret. He came over to PEI to visit family. He dropped by the house. He gave it to me and said, keep this a secret. Yada, yada, yada. So I had that for quite a while, and then he released it. And then not long after, I started seeing this star jelly stuff. And then I'm like, well, that sounds kind of interesting. So I started I looked into what star jelly was, and then, it's an alcohol-based splash that goes on thick like a bomb.
Yeah.
Wonder where that came from, because I'm sure, I'm almost positive that this was around first.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could be wrong. Or maybe it was the other way around, but I think that came out first. So now I get there's going to be a little bit of, you know, kind of going back and forth, because really, I mean, even with razors, I mean, DE razors or straight razors aren't new technology. They're old technology. So, of course, people are kind of copying on that idea. But when it comes down to just ripping scents and ripping ideas for post shaves and stuff like that just irks me. Like, just come up with your own thing.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. is, you know, if someone's got a new innovative idea and somebody sort of like takes it over, maybe because their marketing is stronger, or they're a bigger sort of like bigger presence in the community, and people think actually, oh, it's their idea, and no, it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody wants that market share too, right? So they see a unique scent from some other maker or something, like, oh yeah, I can replicate that, and they replicate it, and boom, they got a whole line of it, right? And it's, you know, I mean, I guess everybody's in it to make money, but I just like to, I don't know, but then how do you quantify being original too, right? Because it's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
I guess. It's a slippery slope of soap. So.
yeah. I mean, there's things like, you know, obviously with you know, the PAE double open cone and the Razor Rock version and the Yaki version, and nobody thinks it was Douglas's idea. It was, you know, it was a guy called something, was it Joseph Melian? It was his idea back in the day. And that was quite funny because a lot of people thought that's Douglas's idea. They're ripping off Douglas, and they weren't ripping off Douglas. And Douglas was, well, you know, Douglas made it clear that he didn't think he was being ripped off. But what I think he objected to was the fact that he'd created an interest in the style of razor, and then people were getting on the bandwagon once he had created the interest in that style of razor.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's not being original.
No.
Still having his idea of bringing out these old-fashioned razor, bringing it to the front so everyone can see it, and then people jumped on that bandwagon, and that's not great either.
No, and I'll give Doug credit for that, like for bringing, because that was the Grand Shave King he copied. So yeah, kudos to him for bringing that kind of the forefront. Yeah. And everybody else that piled on afterwards, it's like come on, like he already did it, it's done.
Yeah.
Come up with something else. Yeah. And Randy just mentioned it's almost impossible to come up with original scents, and I do get that, Randy. I understand that, and like I know you struggle with that too. But then again, I kind of know some of the inner workings and some of the things you're working on. But some of the stuff that you're doing is unique to you and something that somebody else doesn't have. But I'll bet dollars to donuts when you release it, a couple months later, some other artisan's going to have something that's exactly the same as what you release, same as the Mojito Chill, right? So, or your barbershop, because your barbershop is unique to you. I have 5 or 6 barbershop soaps, and none of them smell like Randy's. And Randy's is really good. Now, I'm not surprised that somebody else hasn't riffed on that yet, because his is really popular. So,
yeah. I mean, one thing I look for is soap, apart from all that great performance and great post shave, is something unique about it. And what I like about Russell's stuff is it's a unique style of soap. I haven't tried another soap that's quite like Russell's, and his scents are quite unique to him. And obviously I've never smelled anything quite like that one before either. And I like to have something different, but something recognisable. And like the consistencies of Russell's soap are recognisable. The consistency of Randy's soaps are very recognisable. They're slightly softer than Russell's, but they're a certain style of soap that's what you're looking for with that brand, and that's what's so good about
exactly
it, is they are, they're just different to all the others. And that's great.
I agree, and that's what I like about them too, right? And Randy, yeah, you're right. The chill mill was kind of, I'm on the fence on that. I think it was a great idea, but I think it was so stupidly simple that I wished I would have came up with it, and I could have made money off that. So, a salt grinder with menthol crystals in it, like, God, I could have made a fortune on that.
I mean, I'd have thought Lee came out with that idea, but it's not true. No, it is a great idea. I've got to be honest.
Oh, he does. He does have great ideas for sure. Now, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Sure, he probably rips a bit, but I think everybody rips a bit at the end of the day. But I know he gets a bad rap for it too, and I don't think all the bad rap is really warranted either at the end of the day. So,
yeah, and most of us, most of us weren't around back then either. You know.
No, that's very
It didn't
true.
affect.
Well, I definitely wasn't,
You
but I'm
know.
not that old. I just look old, so.
Well, I am old, but judging by all the white hair in there, but
Yeah, but you look young, so there you go. We look probably about the same age, so there you go. I'm starting to get a bit of gray hair. I'm going bald in the back too, so.
I went grey really young, so I haven't changed much in a long time.
That's good.
I sort of went bald, you know. Apart from the hair's gone a bit thinner, but my face and beard haven't changed. I've always been grey.
Well, you wear the bald look well anyway. Like some people wear it well anyway. So that's the most important thing. So. Right?
Yeah. Rudd's really told us how he feels. Yes, he did. Yes, that was quite quite something.
Hairs. Yes, you're right, Randy. You're right. See, my only problem, I wouldn't mind if I had to shave my head and go bald, but the thing is, like, I mean, anybody who watches my videos, you know I have, a mole problem. Well, they're on my head too,
Okay.
And I got some big ones on my head. So I don't think I could shave my head. Well, I could. I probably have to get them all removed, though, right? So I'm kind of worried about that because that would not be. It wouldn't make for a good YouTube video, that's for sure, because there would just be blood everywhere. But maybe you guys are into that sort of thing. I don't know. So, some people are like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lee. Yeah, these are fun.
Yeah,
These are a lot of fun. I like doing the YouTube. I like doing this format too, because then you get to commiserate with people and have a good laugh and kind of, follow along. And Randy, you missed that option. Why, did you go bald early, or you're no choice, or?
Missed that opinion. Yeah. Rudd's review of the PAA was, he said it as he was. It was. I know he did it before, and Douglas responded to it with a video, and also responded to it in the comments about his opinion of the PAA brand.
Thanks, Maddie.
The second one, he didn't respond really. He just said thank you for enjoying the soap. I think was Douglas' response. But he gave the soap a high mark. He just went over the old ground a bit.
Well,
yeah, it isn't. His reviews are amazing, Frank, aren't they? With a deadpan expression.
You're right, Lee. Yeah, you're right. I could do the deadpan Rudd's thing too, but I don't know. I
just smile too easily. I'm just too happy.
Same here. I wouldn't say I'm happy. I have my happy moments. I like to say I'm fueled by caffeine and hate, but whatever, it is what it is. So put a smile on the face and continue on with the day, right? So it's like I said to Lee earlier in his video, I could whine about things, but I choose not to. So whatever, carry on.
Yeah, it would be very easy to go off, Pat, and yes, but we're not going to do that, really.
No.
We'll do it privately.
No, it's just it. I mean, I don't think I really told anybody yet. I was going to do it on my YouTube video. I keep on forgetting. So I was over to see my surgeon. It wasn't last week, the week before, and about my right eye, and the right eye is toast. So they can't do anything. They waited too long. It's done. So.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked because now everything I'm relying on the left eye. So the left eye starts going screwy again, then I am completely in trouble. So
yeah.
But
caffeine and hate.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, that everything's stable now. So hopefully it'll stay that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Caffeine and hate.
I need a magnifying glass back here so I can read the comments instead of zooming in. Viewers at home are going to start getting nauseous or something.
It's like funny. I've got 3 pairs of glasses, and because I'm like a software engineer, I spend all day in front of the computer. The one distance where I don't need glasses is my computer screen distance.
Oh, really?
Which is happily this distance as well. So for this, I can leave my glasses away. Put them away and just go around with no glasses.
Well, that's a bonus. I have to get my eyes checked. I was 20/60, now I'm 20/80. So I know those other fellow I was talking to had kind of the same problems, and he said he went through 6 pairs of glasses in 1 year after the same kind of surgery, just as the eye changes. So
Wow.
I might have to get my prescription changed up a bit. But the bonus now is, since the right eye is done, I only need to get 1 lens, right? So that'll save me some money. So I'll just keep the right lens the way it is, and just tell not just order me a left lens.
Yeah. Yeah. Why change?
No worries, Scott. Yeah, exactly. So gotta look at the bright side of things.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing Scott's next drop of brushes.
Yeah, there's some beauty.
He showed me 3 of them the other day, and they're going to be good. And obviously, he showed a few in the video earlier, but looking forward to seeing the next drop.
Maddie or Frank, is that what that's called? Sanding the old brush, eh?
Okay. Yes, the greatest euphemism in the world. Sand in a brush.
Sand in the brush, yep. My word. We're quickly drifting into that part of the video now.
Where we think of a reason to end it very quickly
yes.
before we get into trouble.
You're right, Lee. You're absolutely right. He's making some beautiful brushes for sure.
Yeah, beautifully finished as well. I can't find a problem at all on this brush from Scott. It's beautiful.
It is. Even I could tell that from here, and I can't see too well, and I can see that it looks nice. So I mean, there you go.
Oh, I love the shape of it. Because originally it was a bit squarer, and so Scott sent me a picture, and I said, "Oh, can you just bend it round a bit there?" Because it was more like a square brush at the bottom, and so yeah, I had a bit of work to do, but I love it now.
Yeah, it looks like
with my hands, it's perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, we are being careful, Lee. We have to be careful.
Brains.
We'll have a private chat and put the world to rights. Especially about a couple of people we mentioned earlier.
Well, Dave's in admin, so I mean, I think I'm safe. If he's laughing, I think we're good. So I don't think we're breaking any rules yet.
Oh, I've broken a few in my time.
That's right. That's right. Well, I guess we should wrap this up then, shall we? Or
yeah, I'm going to go and play guitars with Benjamin. He's been sitting out there on the piano for ages, and I can hear him tutting in the background. So I think I'll go and play guitars with Benjamin.
Sounds like a righteous idea. I'm going to go get some more of that caffeine, because now I'm just topped up in hate, but the caffeine levels are dropping. So
fantastic.
All right.
All right. Cheers, Justin.
It was fun, brother.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.